is about the Go Round
Exactly.
property-based business improvement district. Karen, do you want to introduce that?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. The Emery Go Round shuttle for the past 5 years has been funded through a citywide property-based business improvement district. In other words, supported through a tax levy, an assessment levy on commercial property owners in Emeryville. That assessment district was scheduled to sunsetted June 30th, and so in order to continue to fund the Emery Go Round through an assessment on commercial property owners, then the district would have to be continued. As part of that process under state law, this is really a assessment district that the commercial property owners themselves have to be asked. They have to kind of be asked to assess themselves. And so there was a petition brought to council requesting that the council consider adopting an extension to the current, it's called a PBID, property-based business district, for another 10 years. And tonight, and so the council agreed to do that, and as part of that did a mail ballot to all affected commercial property owners. And the results of that ballot, we will be actually counting those votes tonight. We've got consultants from NBS that will be helping us do that, and that will be open to the public. And anyone here who is eligible to vote in the for the district or against the district, that would be property owners that would be affected by the district. If you, this is your last opportunity. When we close the public hearing, we will be starting the counting. And so after the counting, we will report back to the council. If a majority, this is a protest ballot, so if a majority of property owners who vote in this protest ballot say no, then the council cannot consider whether or not to adopt the district. However, if less than a majority say no, or in other words, if a majority say yes, then the council can consider whether or not to adopt the district for another year. As part of formulating another 10 years, as part of this process, there is a management plan that sets out the level of the assessment. In year one, it would be set at 20 cents per square structural foot for all retail office properties, 10 cents per structural foot for all industrial warehouse properties, and $100 per unit per year for rental apartments. Under state law, homeowners and properties within residential districts cannot be assessed. And the basis for the vote is based upon the assessment that's levied on a property owner. So, for example, a property owner that has 1,000 square feet assessed at the 20 cents square foot, well, that would be unlikely. Well, the 20 cents square foot range would have a $200 vote, essentially a 200 vote, while a larger property owner of the larger buildings would be assessed at that higher level. So it's essentially a weighted sum. Each dollar is one vote of what you pay into the assessment. With that, I think I'd like to ask if the mayor would open the public hearing.
I'll do that.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody wishing to speak about the PBID, please come forward.
Continue.
Don't all rush.
Okay.
The podium.
Then if you could
No, you were going to close the public hearing. This is your,
This is
when
your
you
one
close
and
the
only chance
opportunity,
to
this is
talk
your
about
last
this.
opportunity
Our
to
beloved
submit your
shuttle.
votes.
That is, I want to say something here, which is that in terms of ridership, the Go Round takes as many riders in size as about the West Contra Costa Transit Authority, and so it's been remarkably successful.
I think Wendy Silvani is here, is the executive director of the TMA that operates the shuttle, and we came close to 900,000 in 2005, didn't we? Sorry? 971,000 riders in the year 2005, which is an amazing success story.
Congratulations, it's quite an accomplishment. So, no one wants to speak. I'll close the public hearing, and please go count. And I guess we have a resolution, but we can't move on that yet, right?
Right, we will wait till they come back after
So-
they've done their counting, which will
So is it
likely
possible?
take about an hour.
Why
or
this
so.
is happening, can we go on to other public
Yes, ma'am.
hearings? Okay.
And we will be in that room right over, adjacent to the city council chambers, and this is open for viewing, to be observed by any member of the public that wish to observe the counting of the ballots.
And who will be doing the counting?
It will be NBS, our consultant for the PBID, and as well as with assistance from myself. I'll be mostly observing, probably
That's it.
opening up the ballots while they count them, and then they have a scanning system, so we'll get a report generated right away about what the results of the ballot is.
Excellent.
Good luck.
Okay. So you ready to report on the votes? Okay.
I didn't get it.
I want to keep this moving here, so go ahead. This is back to item 6A about the PBID for the go-round.
Your microphone.
Yes, this is a protest ballot, and so the vote will be affirmative if less than a majority of the returned ballots, based upon the assessed value of what's returned, is if less than a majority is no. So we received back.
Can you translate that into
Okay.
lay language here?
Okay, it's usually you think about a vote being an affirmative, that you vote yes, and over 50% yes is a support of whatever it is. And this is a protest ballot, so if it's kind of reversed. Did more people say no than said yes, as opposed to it's really the same thing, but but the vote is based upon how many people said no. And so if less than 50% of who returned the ballots based upon the dollar amount they would have to pay said no, then it's fine. So,
That's
get
clear, boy.
Okay,
could
what's the count?
bring that
Let's
con-
get to it.
That confusion is due to Prop 218, just so that you know that,
Thank
not
you.
Karen.
yes.
Negatives make it
Okay,
positive.
maybe this is clear if I say it. We received ballots totaling $1,390,723.10, and every dollar is a vote. So we received that many amounts of votes. Of that, 68.48% voted yes, 31.52% voted no. So less than 50% of the total amount of dollars cast voted no. So if you want it in dollar terms, $952,412.20 voted yes, and $438,310.90 voted no.
Karen, are those votes public record?
Yes, all the ballots are public record. They'll be retained in the city clerk's office for the public to see. So again, only
So what's the result?
31.52% voted no. And that's based
Can you-
upon every dollar is one vote.
Can you leave the votes and the dollars out, and where the heck did we end up? I'm still
It's-
trying to.
It passed.
It passed. PBID passed.
All right, yeah.
And this is for
A good
10
thing
years.
happened. Way to go.
It
Way
passed.
to go.
Passed.
Does this,
It passed 2-1.
Karen, does this list show, the public list show who voted for it and who voted
Yes,
against
it
it?
did.
Okay, so can you give the council a copy of that, or at least me a copy of that?
Well, I could, what, you mean like you want a copy of every ballot?
No, I just want to know the list of who voted for it and who voted
There's
against it.
1,000, well, not
There's
1,000.
200, I'll have to ask the consultant if that's something they keyed in, the actual who voted and how they voted. This is different than the kind of ballot that we're used to, that it's a secret ballot.
Yeah, so
This
if
is
that's-
public record.
It's
just gonna be
parcel
parcel
number.
By
and it won't
parcel
tell you
number. It
anything.
won't tell you the
that's-
owner.
Well, that's fine. Why
want
don't
the parcel
Yeah, I
number?
want the parcel number.
Okay, we can give you
Yeah, I
that.
like that too.
Yeah, I would too.
Okay.
Me too.
There you go.
How about all
The long,
council?
well, the long and short of it is if the council wants to impose the assessment, then you can.
Based upon this vote, which was support for it by the by the business, by the commercial properties that would have to pay the assessment, if the council so chooses, you may now approve the resolution establishing the citywide property business improvement district
I would like to hear a
assessment
motion.
district.
I move the
So
resolution.
moved.
You need a roll call vote, right?
Please,
Who
Move
I
the
moved, I moved,
resolution.
moved.
Everybody moved.
Everybody moved it, everybody
moved and
seconded.
everyone seconded
Okay,
it.
everybody seconded.
can we,
Have one vote.
Can we
please,
have
Mayor.
one-
Can you,
I thought-
Nora, Ken,
thank
I
you.
thought Ken was loudest, so.
who was first? I don't,
Can
hard
we
to
have
tell.
a roll call?
This is just a resolution vote.
Right.
Okay, please call the roll.
Councilmember Bukowski.
Aye.
Councilmember Davis.
Aye.
Councilmember Fricke.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Cassis.
Yes, no, because then it'll mean, no, aye, aye.
And Mayor Atkin. Thank you.
Aye. And
Good
that-
job.
That concludes the first public hearing. Now we go on to C,